Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Miracle, Mimi for short. If this is the first time seeing my beautiful face, you're welcome. So our next video is from Officer Tantum. Yeah, Officer Tantum. So he said, Ben Shapiro fires Candace Owens over Israel. Like how? I don't understand. Are they fighting? Let's check it out. Let's check this video out.
And the question was about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful. Without a doubt.
So I think that the video speaks more to Ben's character than it speaks to mine.
Has he texted you to apologize or explain or anything?
No, nothing. I haven't heard a single word.
Oh my! This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com. Make sure you get one of these hoodies. They're going and flying off the shelves. They're back to virality. Get you one of these hoodies. They're also reflective. So if you get it, you get the light shine on it. We use reflective ink to make this really come out like an actual sign. And we also have stickers that match this. So anyway, like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to get notification anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like this video, comment this video, share this video. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not want to get involved in this conflict, and I will not be involved in this conflict. Everybody and their mama know I'm biased. Candace is like my sister. But I want to be impartial about the way I talk about this because I don't know Ben Shapiro very well. I don't think I've met him but one time. Me and Candace Owens are like brother and sister. So I know Candace Owens very well. I know her heart, and I'm biased towards Candace. But I will, for this video, just kind of put out what's going on between her and Ben Shapiro. And I don't see Ben Shapiro's response, but Candace did an interview with Tucker Carlson. So I'll play a little bit of Tucker Carlson's response. I'll put some tweets online of the conflict between Candace and Ben. And I'll just say it like this. It's unfortunate that there's a conflict. I hate to see it happen that way. I saw the things that were posted on social media, and I saw the things that were said in private events. And I would just say this. I wouldn't have said, in my opinion, what Ben Shapiro said. I wouldn't have said it. But he's entitled to his opinion. Candace and I may see the Israeli conflict slightly different. I don't think she's wrong. We just have a different of opinion. I have a different perspective, so I wouldn't say some of the things that she said, but I don't think she's wrong. And Ben Shapiro, I think that I wouldn't have done it like that, but I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what make him think that calling her and saying that about her, knowing that they have a working relationship, what made him so upset. Because I've seen a lot of things that Candace has said, and I don't think that is that big of a deal. It's just Candace has a perspective, and this is where she's evaluating the situation as. I don't necessarily think it's like an egregious attack for a certain perspective, but also I haven't seen everything. But let me play the clip of Candace real quick because it's the only response video I've seen. And then for people that don't know what I'm talking about, it's in this clip. Roll the clip.
The internet was dominated yesterday by video of Ben Shapiro, who you work with at the Daily Wire, I think it's fair to say attacking you. Here's the video. I just want to get your reaction.
Tucker always, he know how to spun it up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the question was about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful. Without a doubt. Yeah, and she still works for my company. And I think she's been absolutely disgraceful. I think that her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. It's not faux sophistication, it's ridiculous. Everybody can see the moves that she's making and the things that she's saying, and I find them disreputable.
So maybe there's a point in the video where he explains what exactly you did wrong, how you were wrong. I haven't seen it. But to call somebody, quote, absolutely disgraceful.
Candace is still whooping people and she pregnant. Look how big she is. Look, that baby about to come out after the show. And she's still whooping them. Let me say this about Candace. I'm not trying to be fun. Candace, I've never met another human like Candace Owens. Candace still do her podcast. She still fly around the country to speak, stand on stage, slapping liberals around. She's literally on Tucker Carlson. This can't be in Nashville. So Candace is, she don't stop. She have no chill. She's literally probably about to come out, and Candace probably do a video at the hospital. That's how cold-blooded she is. But anyway, Roll the clip.
So particularly a coworker, seems like a pretty big step. What? And I really don't know the background here. What is that about?
You know, there isn't much of a background. I saw the video when everybody else saw it when I woke up.
No one warned you about it.
Nobody warned me about it. It looks like maybe he didn't know he was being recorded. It looks like it was some sort of a private event. I got no clarity on the issue that he was particularly speaking on, and in what was said, I can't respond to it beyond what he's saying because it's just ad hominem attacks. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's not, we
specifically-
disagree, or
Yeah.
I don't think she's correct, or maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah, exactly. And so I can't respond to it on a level of intellect because there's nothing that he has expressed in that, at least in that short clip, that he fundamentally disagrees with in terms of what I said. But I will say that I'm not going to respond with the same ad hominem attacks.
Yes.
I don't think it helps further discussion. And if that was me that was caught on a video saying that about colleagues that I work with, I would be embarrassed. So I think that the video speaks more to Ben's character than it speaks to mine.
Has he texted you to apologize or explain or anything?
No, nothing. I haven't heard a single word. It just was sort of something that he said. And you know what? Ben and I have many disagreements, so I don't think that that's particularly something that's interesting.
And just for clarity, because I really don't know, is he your boss?
I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about Ben's involvement. He's not the CEO of the Daily Wire. He is not making the day-to-day decisions of the Daily Wire. And I do want to make it very clear because people are like, how could you possibly stay at Daily Wire after this? I have a very good relationship with the co-CEOs of the Daily Wire. Especially right now, the acting CEO is Caleb Robinson. He's a wonderful person. He's worked very hard to be where he's at. We have a lot in common that we connect on. And so people don't get to see that, which is unfortunate. Ben lives in Florida. He's not a part of the day-to-day movement of the Daily Wire. The rest of the hosts have their shows situated in Nashville. So we see each other every day. We talk. There's great camaraderie. And there's actually more agreement. There's actually a lot of people that are.
Now, I don't want to play too much of this because I don't want them to copyright me. But, what you guys think about this so far? I mean, I'm anxious to hear what Ben Shapiro has to say because, I've seen Ben Shapiro over the years, and I think he's a very intelligent guy. Normally, I agree with most of his takes on a lot of things that he says. This one is clearly out of context. I mean, I don't know specifically what he's upset about. Listen, I was born during the day, but I was born during the day, but I wasn't born yesterday. So I get the consensus of what he may be upset about, but I don't know what specifically made him this upset where he said what he said. But I'm anxious to see what his response will be because right now it's positioned as if he's the aggressor, he's angry, and he's kind of throwing out these attacks, and Candace is just sitting back and just like, hey, I'm chilling. You seem aggressive. And so I'm wondering what Ben Shapiro's response is. I think he has to respond at this point. I mean, he don't have to, but I think it'd be good for him to respond or he's going to look like the bad guy.
Or as I describe myself, just pro-America first. And I think I've been that way consistently throughout my political career.
On the internet, Candace Owens is out or something. Doesn't sound like that's what it means.
Yeah, no, it's a small group of people. We see each other every day.
Right.
Brett Cooper is another one who just joined about 2 years ago. She's great. She's up and coming. And there's a lot of stuff that we're working on. And that's why I think this video is even more unfortunate because people see him as a figurehead, rightfully so, of the Daily Wire, and it allows people to, speak energy into the Daily Wire that isn't necessarily there because he's not there on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, that's very interesting. So if we could take 3 steps back and give us the context for this debate, how are you on different sides of it? I haven't heard you endorsing Hamas, like you're not. No.
Well, I have not endorsed Hamas in any way, and yet people have interpreted things that I say, or actually rather things that I don't say. It's becoming very much reminiscent to me and why I have used my platform to say this of Black Lives Matter, where if you don't say anything, they say your silence is violence. If you say something and it's even-handed and it's nuanced, which is to say, during the times of Black Lives Matter, you might say, I don't support police brutality. Who does? I don't support racism. Who does? But also, I think that police are a crucial part of every city. We need to have policing in cities, so these calls to defund the police are immoral and wrong and are going to lead to more Black deaths. People didn't want that nuance. When following George Floyd, there was no nuance. You had to explicitly say defund the police. You had to post a black square. If you didn't post a black square on Instagram, by the way, specifically on the platform of Instagram, and you maybe were busy that day, maybe you were in another country.
So what do you guys think about this? I don't see anything wrong with what she's saying. I think if somebody with the Israeli conflict, if somebody like is not informed and they don't really know what's going and they don't say anything, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's probably wise, right? But if somebody's, I guess, saying a lot and don't know what they're talking about, that could be a problem. But what Candace is saying is that, look, I'm not putting myself out there to support a certain side. And so why is people mad at me for not saying something about it? And I don't know. I haven't seen Candace talk about it at all. I think I seen 1 or 2 clips somebody posted. And so, but in my mind, I never thought about it and be like, Candace ain't saying, I ain't never thought about it. I mean, everybody don't have to comment about everything every time. You know, there's things that people get mad at me for not talking about. Like every police thing that ever happened, people think I should talk about it. It's like, man, I ain't know that. I ain't even seen that. I haven't studied the case. I don't know what that is. There was another conflict that happened somewhere, like Ukraine. I don't really talk about Ukraine because I don't understand none of that. And I have no interest. I just know we shouldn't be spending billions of dollars over there to do this. Because then we end up in Israel, now we in there, and then we're going to end up in Taiwan, and then before you know, we're going to be broke and dusted and disgusted. But I don't really talk about that because, I don't really know. I don't even speak on that kind of stuff. And I don't know. I just don't talk about things unless I know what I'm talking about. And then when I know what I'm talking about, I talk as much trash.
Like, guys, like, I don't even really know what to say. Oh, I'm just speechless. But it's as if Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens, they have been having problems since before this. I just think they should settle their differences and pass all this. Because I think maybe Ben Shapiro is just emotional about the things going on in Israel. And one thing I know of Candace Owens, she's just so outspoken, or maybe she's not really into political wars and the rest of them. That's why she doesn't have anything about her opinion to say. Like, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to my channel. Bye. And I also love the way Candace Owens just handle the case, handle everything. Just take a look at how calm she is. Like, gosh, she's even pregnant and she's not even the one overreacting, but Ben Shapiro is overreacting. Like, I don't really know. Let me just know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.